So, today I am under the sea, kinda, reviewing The Little Mermaid, the new 2023 remake to the classic Disney original. This is, not really a spoiler review, but I mean, it's a remake to a movie that came out 34 years ago. So, I'm going to be talking vaguely about some plot details, but if you've seen The Little Mermaid, there's nothing new I'm spoiling, so feel free to watch this, but this will be a full review of the movie. I love the original Little Mermaid, I love the songs, and I was very excited to check this one out. I've never been someone who's really hated the Disney live-action remakes. I think they're fun, they're harmless, it's cool to check them out, and they're never going to live up to the original, but it's always fun to go in and have some nostalgia and see the things they do differently and just how they adapt things to the new medium. So I always enjoy these, even if they are a little, non-original. But this one has been one I've been excited about for years, and I'm very excited to talk about it. And I don't really have many issues with this movie, get into the review now. I think some of the new stuff is kind of something I'm mixed on. Like, there's a couple new songs that generally, they're not that necessary. They're not as good as the originals. Sometimes, Ariel has a new song that's pretty solid. I don't mind Prince Eric's song, but, Scuttle gets a song that's kind of weird. And, they're not super necessary. But some of the other stuff they do to extend the runtime, I feel like it actually helps expand and develop the characters, especially Ariel and Prince Eric, as they get more screen time. And I appreciate that a lot in this one. So some of those new moments that extended the runtime to an extra almost hour longer, I don't mind that much. And then the only other thing I was mixed on is the whole thing in the classics, in the original movie where Ursula becomes a human for a little bit. Was it Vanessa or something? I'm not sure. But I feel like that was kind of very rushed in this movie, and the finale was very, very rushed here. It just kind of happened all of a sudden in a 5-minute period. So I wish that got built up a little more. They had a long runtime. I wish they spent less of it on new songs and more of it on building up that part of the story. But those are my only real criticisms. On to the pros. And first off, this movie is just oozing heart and nostalgia. So many of these Disney remakes, they can be a little bit, soulless. But this one, it's very clear that every single person working on this cared about the original movie a lot and really wanted to have fun adapting it. Visually, I've seen people complaining, but I thought visually it was really pretty, especially the sequences Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl. Both of those were very visually great. I loved the castle. It was just super fun. The music was amazing. I loved Alan Menken's score. I love the new versions of Kiss the Girl, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Part of Your World, Under the Sea. All of those are really great. I'm going to be listening to those on loop on Spotify. Music was great. Visually, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed how, for the most part, they kept the story pretty faithful. Some of the stuff, there's only one or two little things that they changed. Scuttle's a guy now, and there's one small change about the ending, but it's nothing I really minded at all. And for the most part, it either helped the story or it didn't affect the story in a way where it hindered my enjoyment, and I thought that all worked for me. And I just love going through this classic story again. But of course, the best thing about this Disney live-action remake was the cast. Building up to it, I thought some of the voice actors were really solid. I liked Jacob Tremblay as Flounder. Awkwafina as Scuttle had some funny moments. Daveed Diggs as Sebastian was just amazing. He was really funny. He had great comedic timing. And for a CGI crab, I thought he worked really well. Melissa McCarthy killed it as Ursula. Javier Bardem brought a great, power to Triton. I thought Jonah Hauer-King, I think that's his name, he did a really solid job as Prince Eric. But of course, when it comes to the cast, number one, Halle Bailey is the heart and soul of this film. She's got a beautiful singing voice, amazing energy, and just so much fun. She has great energy, or great chemistry with Prince Eric, and that leads to a very compelling love story. And I just think this is a really great interpretation of the classic original movie. It doesn't top it by any means, but it's a ton of fun. It's really enjoyable, and even with some minor gripes, it's hard to not watch this movie and have a good time. I loved it. I just came out of it with a big smile on my face, and I just love that about movies. I love when I go see a movie and I just come out of it happy. So The Little Mermaid is definitely one of those movies. If you love the original, just go check this one out. Worst case scenario, you think it's all right, but best case scenario, you get a good hit of nostalgia and you enjoy it. So I'd give The Little Mermaid 2023 an 8.5 out of 10. I hope you guys like the review. Coming soon, Star Wars Vision Season 2, Peter Pan and Wendy, and of course, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.